Hi everyone, I am Radhika. Welcome back to my YouTube channel DataZad. Today we are going to be solving a beginner friendly challenge and we will be exploring new features in Power BI. So without further ado, let's get started. We are solving Power BI 2021 Week 39 Workout Wednesday Challenge, and we are going to be exploring features such as key influencers or top segments, auto clustering, and smart narratives. And we are going to be creating this Power BI report, which has two dashboards in it. So let's jump into our Power BI desktop. For this week, we are using sample data from Power BI. So I will go to use sample data, click on load sample data, and then I will choose financial stable and click on load. Firstly, we need to find data point using the key influencers visual to understand what influences our profit. So for that, I will go to our build page and choose key influencers. In key influencers in analyze, I will add profit because that's what we have to analyze. And in explained by, I will add segment. So from key influencers, we have got that when segment is government, then the average of profit increases by 24.2K. Now for slicing the data, let's click on the slicer and get a slicer and let's slice it by country. So I'll choose country here. And now we will create a line chart. So for that, I will click on this line chart visual and let's get date on x-axis. For date, we only want the year and month, so I'll remove quarter and day from this. And on y-axis, again, we are evaluating profit, so I'll bring profit on y-axis. Now we need to do this by the different segments, so I will bring in segment on the legend. When we have this, for some reason my month is not coming, so let us again bring this date back. So I'll go in here and remove quarter and remove day so that I get my month and year. So now this is how our line chart would look like. And if we filter out by France, then we can see this visual is changing. And it says, the key influencer says there is no influence found. I will remove this selection and let us just edit this. So firstly, for this one, I'll go to formatting pane and in title, I will write, where do we make the most profit? Change the font and increase the font size. Now we don't want the legend, so I will turn off the legend. But to distinguish what these all mean, we will turn on the series label. And this is a new feature. So by series label, it's going to give us this one, this line chart is for government, this one is for small business, and like that, which will make things more clear as compared to if we use legend. It's a personal preference though. Then I will also turn on the markers. And let's go to lines and change the color of these lines. So for government, we want the color to be this blue color. And for the rest of them, we want some shades of gray. So for channel partners, let's choose this color. For enterprise, I'm going to give this color like that. For mid market, let's change it to this gray color. And for small business, let's give it this color. I will change the channel partner color to be a little lighter gray. So let's choose this one with a transparency of 32%. For our y-axis, we want this as profit. So I will do rename for this visual and I will remove some off and just keep it as profit. We don't want the x-axis title. So I'll go to x-axis and turn off the title. Let's give this a background color of gray color. So I'll go to canvas background, choose this gray color. So our first dashboard is ready. Now for the second dashboard, I will create another page. So for that, I will click on this plus icon and create a new page. Now the first thing that we need to do is we need to create a scatter plot. So I will choose scatter plot here. we need to make this scatter plot between the profit margin and units sold. We don't have profit margin out of the box from this data set, so we are going to create this. And because there is only one measure required, I'm not going to create a new table to store my measures. I will just create that measure in this table itself. So I will right click and click on new measure and call this profit margin. And all we need to do is we need to divide sum of profit by the sum of sales, which is the gross sales, and alternative result is 0, and close off the brackets. Now for this scatter plot, I will bring the sum of units on x-axis, then the profit margin measure that we created on y-axis, and we need to explain this by product. So I'm going to bring in product. Now we need to create clusters. This is what is mentioned as one of the challenges that we have to do. So for this, I will go to these three dots and click on automatically find clusters. This option will only be visible when you have product on values, otherwise it not be visible. So I have product on my values, and now I will click on automatically find clusters, and we're just going to call it clusters for product and click on OK. And now Power BI will automatically group these together. Now these are grouped as high profit margin products, and these are low profit margin products. So what I'm going to do is, instead of saying cluster 1 and clusters 2, I will rename this. So Power BI has created this product clusters field for us. So I will right click and go to edit clusters and double click on this name, and we write this as high profit margin and this one as low profit margin. And now once these clusters are renamed, I will click on OK. And now let us start editing this. So firstly, we don't want the title, so I will turn off the title. On x-axis, we only want units sold. So I will rename for this visual and delete sum of. On y-axis, we don't want the title, so I will turn off the title for y-axis. In legend, we don't want the title to show, so I will turn off the title for legend. Then going into reference line, we want a reference line, so adding a reference line. Let's call this average profit margin, because this line will show the average profit margin. Let us choose average line, and then we need to choose whether we want this on units sold or we want this on profit margin. Because this line, I want this as profit margin average, so I will choose profit margin here, and this line shows up. We want the data label, so I will turn on the data label for this reference line. And going into data label, we want both the name and value, so I will choose style as both. Now for line color, let's go to line. We want this as a gray line, so I will select this gray color. And for data label also, we will give this a black color. Now to change the marker colors, let's go to markers and go into high profit margin. For high profit margin, we want this blue color, and then change the series to low profit margin, and we need this gray color. Going category label, let's turn on the category label so that these are labeled. Now for our profit margin, this is a profit margin, which means it's a percentage value. So I'll go to profit margin and then click on this percent sign so that it gets converted into a percentage with 2 decimal places. Now we don't want values on y-axis, so I will turn off the values as well. I'm trying to match this as to how it is shown in the challenge. And now going into category labels, I will just increase the size so that it's more clear. Now we have these product clusters created, so we can create any type of visualization using it. So we will first create a bar chart. So I will get in product labels, product clusters on y-axis, and get the profit margin on x-axis, so that we show for each cluster what is the product profit margin that it gets. We don't want the title for this one, so I'll turn off the title. For y-axis, We don't want the title, so I'll turn off the title for y-axis as well. In x-axis, we don't want the title, we don't want the values, because we are going to get data labels. So I will go into data labels and turn that on. Instead of profit margin, in the challenge it is profit, so I will remove profit margin and get profit in here. And now for data labels, we need this in the inside end. And let's just increase the size of these data labels to 12. And to color code it in the similar way as we have for this visual so that we have a cohesive view, let's go into our bars. And for high profit margin, we keep this as a blue color, but for low profit margin, we change it to a gray color. Now, the next chart that we are going to create is a line chart. So going into line chart, this will show that how the different profit margin clusters vary over time. So let's get our date into x-axis, and we're going to remove quarter and day because we want it by month and year. On y-axis, we will have our profit. So I'll get profit here. And then on legend, we want this to be split by the clusters that we have created. So adding the cluster here, I'll again add date and remove quarter and day. So now this shows how our profit margins, they vary for high as well as low profit margin products over time. Now again, to edit this, we don't want the title. So I'll turn off the title. For x-axis, we don't want the title as it is clear that these are month and year. For y-axis, we don't want the title. We also don't want the values. We will create a reference line, and again, this will be average profit. So I will edit this and call this average profit. Choose a line. So I want an average line, and average should be sum of profit. We want this as a dark gray line, transparency of 0%. I want the data label to be turned on for this. Data label should be in a black color, and we want this on the right side. For data label, we want both the name and value. So in style, I will select both. We will also turn on the markers. So going into markers and turning that on. And now going into line, and I'll change the color of these lines. So for high profit, we want this as a blue color. And for low profit margin, we want this as a gray color. And now again, we can turn on the series label so that it is labeled properly. So I will turn on the series label like that. And now we need to get a smart narrative which will summarize the information that is on this dashboard. So I will click on this narrative visual, and let's just rearrange this. I will give this a background color of gray, transparency of 0%. We don't want the background for this one, so I'll go into size and style and turn off the background. These values are not clearly visible. So on y-axis values, I will increase the font size. Going into properties, in advanced properties, I will turn off the responsiveness so that the changes take effect. And now going into our smart narrative, let us choose a custom smart narrative, and Power BI will itself figure out what the summarization should be. Now that this is summarized by Power BI, we can just add another text box which gives us the title, which is how do products with higher or lower profit margins perform. We're just going to edit this. So get the title as 16. It's too bold. I've just rearranged these visuals, and this is how our final visual looks like. So, on the first page, we have key influencers and an understanding of how profit is affected by those key influencers. And on the second page, we have some created clusters using scatter plots. I hope you have learned something new from this one. If you like the content, then please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one.